What if Earth wasn't humanity's final home? What if our survival, our future, depended on another planet? That's exactly what Elon Musk believes. And his answer? Mars. Why Elon Musk wants to go to Mars. To understand Musk's Mars plan, we have to begin with his belief system. Elon Musk sees humanity as vulnerable. In his words, we face civilizational risks, nuclear war, climate change, AI misalignment, or even asteroid impacts. Earth is beautiful, but it's a single point of failure. To preserve human consciousness, Musk proposes making life multiplanetary. His long-term vision? A city on Mars with 1 million people, self-sustaining, independent, and thriving. It's not just science fiction. It's a backup plan for humanity. Why Mars, not the Moon or Europa? So, why Mars? Mars is relatively close, about 140 million miles away. It has 24.6-hour days, polar ice caps, seasons, and a thin atmosphere. Compared to the Moon or Venus, Mars is the most Earth-like planet we can realistically reach and survive on. More importantly, Mars has resources. Its soil contains water ice, which can be turned into drinking water, oxygen, and fuel. CO2 in the Martian air can be used for growing plants and synthesizing rocket propellant. It's harsh, but not impossible. How Musk plans to get us there. The role of Starship. Enter Starship, SpaceX's revolutionary spacecraft. Standing at nearly 400 feet tall when stacked with its booster, Starship is fully reusable and designed for interplanetary missions. Its stainless steel body, heat-shielded underside, and 100-ton cargo capacity make it the key to Mars colonization. Here's the basic plan. Launch from Earth using the Super Heavy booster. Refuel in Earth orbit using tanker starships. This is like gas stations in space, making the trip to Mars possible without carrying all the fuel from the ground. Fly to Mars during optimal launch windows every 26 months. Land on Mars using retropropulsion. Produce fuel on Mars using the Sabatier reaction, combining Martian CO2 and water to create methane and oxygen. This means Starship could return to Earth. It's not a one-way trip. Timeline. When will humans go to Mars? So when will this happen? Originally, Musk predicted uncrewed missions by 2024, with human flights in 2026, but development delays have pushed those dates further. As of now, the first uncrewed Mars mission is likely in the 2030s. Crewed missions could follow within that decade, if Starship meets its targets. It's important to note, this isn't a government mission. It's a private company, taking on one of humanity's greatest challenges, living on Mars. How would it work? Let's talk about living on Mars. This is where science fiction becomes survival strategy. 1. Habitats. At first, humans will live in pressurized modules, possibly underground or covered in Martian regolith to protect against radiation. Inflatable domes or 3D-printed habitats using local materials are being explored. 2. Life support. Oxygen will be generated from water or extracted from CO2. Food could come from hydroponics or greenhouses. NASA's MOXIE experiment has already shown it's possible to generate oxygen on Mars. 3. Energy. Solar power is the primary energy source. Mars has abundant sunlight, and solar panels will be essential. Nuclear options are also being studied for backup power. 4. Communication. Delays of 4-24 minutes mean Mars won't have real-time contact with Earth. AI systems and local autonomy will be critical. 5. Gravity and health. Mars's gravity is just 38% of Earth's. Scientists are still studying how this affects human bones, muscles, and long-term health. Artificial gravity might be needed in habitats. Challenges and risks, but let's be honest, this won't be easy. The risks are enormous. Radiation from solar flares and cosmic rays, mental health challenges from isolation and distance, rocket safety, especially with long-duration flights, economic sustainability, who funds the colony long-term? And then there are ethical concerns. Should we terraform Mars? What if microbial life already exists there? How will property and governance be handled? Will Martian settlers have Earth citizenship? These are questions we don't yet have answers to. Elon's ultimate goal: a self-sustaining civilization. Musk's endgame isn't just visiting Mars. It's building a city, a place where people can live, work, raise families, and not depend on Earth. He envisions a future where thousands of starships deliver cargo and people in mass migrations. Schools, industries, and entire cultures could arise on Mars. By 2050, Musk wants a self-sustaining civilization, one that can survive even if Earth doesn't. He said, "It's not about escape, it's about survival and adventure." Closing? Elon Musk's Mars mission is bold, risky, and often controversial, but it forces us to ask the big questions. Where are we headed as a species? Can we build something greater beyond Earth? One thing's for sure: the journey to Mars has already begun.